Hello and welcome. Thank you for visiting my channel. Today's live stream is being recorded on December 17th, 2025, and this is a product review. It's not the first product review I've done, but it is the second. So I don't do a lot of product reviews, but this company reached out to me recently and asked me if I would be interested in doing this, and so that's what I'm doing. So basically the offer was to be a commissioned person for this company for their products, and so I responded that I'd be happy to do a review, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm guessing that this is going to be a fantastic product, and that it may be something you and I both will enjoy using in the future. But let's go ahead and open it up and find that out. I've seen their website, and they've got a lot of beautiful products available. Of course, something that's near and dear to my heart is planners and that sort of thing. This product did come from Gardenia, California. The link for commissions, I don't want to say it like that, but I want to say that because I know a lot of fellow YouTubers do put that right out there. I know that it's a requirement for a lot of things, so I do want to put that out there, that if anyone were to follow my link and make a purchase, that I would make a commission. Okay, here we go. Are you excited? I'm excited. Oh, they wrapped it in this. I'm already happy. I love this paper. This is good Miller too. Put that off to the side. Okay, so I'm going to have to apologize ahead of time. I've got a bit of tickle in my throat. I've been hitting the water bottle to alleviate that. Here we go. IEEBEE. And it came with a washi tape inspiration book. That looks cool. Tells a story about the brand. It was born from the sweet dreams of a designer who loves life and art. It's more than a brand that provides stationery supplies and washi tapes. It's more than just a brand. Okay. And they represent the infinite freedom, spirit of exploration, just like an industrious bee traveling among the flowers to collect every drop of nectar. What an analogy. So yeah, let's see if we can flap our wings of creativity by looking at this. Okay, so we've got scrapbooks and journaling. Ooh, there we go. I'm seeing a planner type situation. You can subscribe to them on YouTube. Subscribe at IB Office, that's IEEBEE Office, OFFICE on YouTube. Hi Tony, welcome. I'm doing a review of this product, so cool book. I'll look at that more later. The first thing I'm receiving is some PET stickers. Okay, we'll just set those over to the side for now. I like the way they feel already. And then in this package, this is a set of 24 washi tapes, Christmas washi tapes. There's 24 rolls. The tape length is 3 meters by a roll. Tape width is 2.5 centimeters. Three of those. 1.5 centimeters, 18 of those, and 1 centimeter, 3 of those. Imported washi tape made in China. Let's open this up and take a look. Okay, what do we got here? Nice packaging to use to keep these in and keep them secure. Alright, I'm actually going to go grab my art book. I had a different plan, but I'm going to go grab my art book. Now, let's put these over here where I can see them. I like this. That's very nice. And a lot of these, they can be used for more than just Christmas. That one is kind of Christmassy. That one is definitely Christmassy. Definitely Christmassy. Definitely. Let's see. So this one, it's a snowman. Christmas. Oh, this can be used for more than Christmas. I don't know. It didn't come with an invoice. So Tony asked what the price of these would be normally. I know that they're on sale right now, and shipping for me took probably about 7 days. Don't hold me to that. This one is nice. It could be used for any time of the year. I mean, they're all nice. I'm just being, we can get more bang for our buck when something can be used for more than, that one could be used for giving. This is so cute. I love the colors on that. Ooh, I love the colors on this one for the journal that I just made for Terry's Crafty Christmas. And then there's all these beautiful, so this is 2 different products that I ordered that were gifted to me in exchange for the review that I'm doing for you right now. Let's find a page. And I don't think, yeah, this doesn't lift any prices. But if you go to my description, is it in my description? Yeah, if you go to my description at the very bottom, it says IEEBEE store for washi tapes where I do earn commissions. You can click on that and it'll take you to the store website, and it says winter sale 10% off with a code, and Christmas stuff is on sale right now, and the one that I ordered was $19.59 for the washi tapes. And these, I don't see these right now. There's another one that looks like it's a lot more. That is $16.99. I don't think it's these though. Let's look. Value packs. There's a variety of things, and the prices are all different. But yeah, there's a lot of sales going on, so you might want to look at that. Okay, let's use this page right here, and let's see what this looks like. I got to pick out my own. So look at that, how easy that was to start that, because you all know about my trimmers, so that kind of stuff is important to me. And you know, some washi tapes, when you get them, they are cheap, and they tear and they do all kinds of funky things. This one started off real nice. So I'm going to lay that down. I'm not going to use any glue because we're going to put this washi tape through the trials. So I will work on making sure it's down there tight. Okay. And at this point, it is not lifting up. Let's see how difficult or easy it might be to lift it up once it's gone down. Easy. That could be a good or bad thing. Let me try. Okay, now, something that we all do, and I'll just use this little booklet to demonstrate it. Something that we all do is we use washi tape for our journals. And when we put washi tape on something like this, it inevitably will pull up. So I'm going to be fair to it, and I'm going to use one of these strong washi tapes to test this. Now, I think it's okay if you have to use some glue to give a washi tape more stability on occasion, but we're going to go for the gusto and see how this will work without any additional adhesive. Okay, so we're pretending that this is a journal, and then we might do something like this, and then we go to tear. That tore relatively easy. And then we're going to secure that down, and as usual, I didn't get as much on this side as I wanted on this side, which can be a problem because then you don't give your washi tape as good of a chance to have area to hold it down. I'm sorry, I'm struggling with how to say that. But let's give it a real good burnish. And then we'll try to be rough with the journal, the pretend journal, and see if the washi tape comes up. I don't know, because this is my first time using this product. You are seeing what I'm seeing in real life at the same time that I see it. Okay, let's open up the cover. It's not popping up on the corners. Okay, that's one test. Now, let's try a masterboard. Let's grab some scraps. You know, I struggle to find scraps because I'm very, I'm very careful to not accumulate scraps. So we will just pretend like this calculator paper that I have. I always have plenty of this. And I've got the fan going because it's warm in here. So let's pretend that we're making a collage, a masterboard. I need some tape, some glue. Whoops, did you see that? I've got the fan on because it's warm in here. And it just blew that piece all across the room. Okay. Don't laugh at me. I just am doing this because this is another example of when I see washi tape try to lift up and not adhere down. And other than the designs, that's the next thing that I can think of that we look at with washi tape. Who knows, I might use this masterboard. Now, let's see, it says there's 3 people watching. If anybody who's watching during this live stream has a suggestion for how they'd like to see me demonstrate this product, please let me know in the chat. Hi Beth, welcome. I'm reviewing some washi tape. Well, and stickers. So I first did a test with this to see how it adheres, and so far, because you know we do this a lot on our journals, so far it is not trying to pick up on the edges. So now the other thing that I thought of was masterboards. A lot of times our washi tape starts to pick up on masterboards. So we're going to use a variety of sizes, widths, and this is new. I mean, I haven't opened this one yet, so you'll be able to see again how easy it is to get these started. It's easy peasy. I am reviewing this product, so I am learning about the product, and this is a new to me product, so I'm reviewing it at the same time as you guys are, basically. So let's put that down, give it a good burnish. It tore really nice. Sometimes I have to struggle, and I don't know that, you know, how it tears is really relative to how strong it is with the adherence. It doesn't necessarily have to be. So I think it's fair to give it a good burnish, and then we'll just play a little bit. And so far this piece has stayed out really good. Let's see, let's try, this is a different width. Okay, now brand new, I'm just now opening it. And we know that this kind of thing can be difficult for me with my tremors. So that was easy. Comparatively, trying to get washi tapes going can be quite a challenge. And how much of it do we have to ruin to get it going? A lot of times when we get tapes going, IEEBEE, and I've got a link to it in my description. But how often do we ruin a ton of washi tape when we work on getting it going? Now, none of these that I've tried so far got what I call ruined. And what I mean by ruined is that it got scrunched up so much that it's not going to look good. Now that one got a tiny bit scrunched up. I'm going to go ahead and lay it down, and I'm going to evaluate how I think it looks after I burnished it. That's fine. I didn't waste any on any of these so far. Okay, and I'm trying to get them to lift up. My receipt paper lifted up. Okay, so I tried this one on here. So let's try some of this one on here. Now here's another time when it will lift up, is when you overlap it like this. And it tore nicely. Now, it is trying to overlap right there. I mean, it is trying to lift up, but let's give it a burnish. Let's be fair. Okay, it does want to lift up that way. So it does not like trying to adhere to there. Let's see if it'll work with some glue stick on it. I'm going to give that a chance to set, and then I'm going to try and get it to lift up. They don't want to lift up on, okay, that one did lift up. So I'm going to be fair and give it some more burnishing, see if maybe oh, okay, so Beth says she saw a video. If your tape does not pull up and tears up while you pull it up, you can microwave it. And so, and that's for like old washi tape and stuff like this. I'm being comprehensive about this tape because it's new, and I'm trying to see if it's a good product to recommend to people. So far, I think it is. Now, I'm doing this and I can't get that to lift up. I did have to put some glue stick on it. Let's try something else. So there's 3 sizes for this kit. There's this size, and then this size, and then this size. And we've tried all 3 sizes so far. Here we go. I'm going to start a new roll again. So I'm going to hold that close so you can see. Now I am using a nail, my fingernail. That came right up. And this is a foil one. Well, actually they all were. They all are actually, now that this one isn't. Okay, I'm gonna put that down on top of this again. Wow, I love how it tears. Let's give it a good burnish. Okay, that's not coming up now. Let's try another one. Have I used this one? I think I opened, oh, there it is. I'm able to feel by touch, and then I am using a fingernail. So unfortunately I can't review for this for like if somebody doesn't have any fingernails. I don't have super long fingernails, but I've got enough to do something with. I'm going to overlap again. That's how it tears. Okay, give it a minute to set down. What else we got? Now remember, this would go faster if I didn't have tremors. So keep that in mind for those of you who have arthritis or other conditions that cause you to not be able to do delicate type operations, such as pulling up washi tape. Now that one, it did scrunch a little bit to get it going, but I'm okay with that. I would still use that. Now sometimes I won't use that with other washi tapes because it leaves an area for your project after it's like, you know, a month or a year old for it to start to come up. Unfortunately, I can't test that, but right now Like this one, I overlapped, and so far this is passing the test, guys. They're all passing the Theresa test. Wait, I feel something, but that's just because it's not burnished exactly right there. I'm trying to get it to come up. Let's look at one of these stickers. They're kind of cool. Now, remember stickers, they are a pain in the you know what to try and get them going. To try to get them separated. So, they feel interesting, I'll tell you that much. And this is where the Theresa test is really gonna say something because of my trimmers. Okay. So far, I can't pull it up. I'm trying from the back side of the sticker, and sometimes I've wondered to myself, maybe I should try from the front side of the sticker. Maybe that's on me, why I struggle with stickers. Alrighty, so far I can't get it up. I'm going to try the Scotch tape trick. Nope. Looking for my tool. This is what I usually have to use to get stickers up. Oh, there's part of the problem right there. Okay, I'm going to try a different one. So I was trying from the very edge. Look at this. Voila. Okay, that was operator error. These stickers are nice. Wow. Okay, yeah, I do have a lot of problems with other stickers. But once I figured it out, so I should have noticed this. I mean, I kind of did, but my brain didn't cooperate with my body. If you look at these, the stickers don't go all the way to the edge. So you can just take the edge and fan it a bit. And then pull. Well, the other one came off real easy. I use my thumb and my thumbprint to start it rolling. Oh, there it comes. No, it doesn't. Okay. But if I use my tool, I just want to be careful to not mess up the sticker. That one actually did go to the edge. So that one did go to the edge. And I didn't ruin the sticker at all working with it. Okay, let's see if we can get the sticker to come up. I'm being rough with it. Nope, it's staying down. Let's try one more. Now, should we go like this? Or should we go like this? What about the Scotch tape? Scotch tape trick worked great on that. So I'm going to lay that down right there, and I'm going to overlap it this time on the, whoops, give me my Scotch tape. Hi, Zippy. Zippity doo dah, zippity day. I don't remember the song. Okay, now we got washi tape coming up right here. Okay, so if I fight it, it doesn't want to keep coming up, but it did try to come up. So let's put it down one more time and see if it'll stay. Maybe that was operator error. Okay, now let's take this and go like this and see if anything wants to come up. Now this is overlapped here, and that's adhering beautifully. We overlapped here, and at first, oh, I put glue on that one. This one I did have to put glue on. This one tried to come up. I did not put glue on it. And I just made sure it was burnished well, put it back down, made sure it was burnt. So far, it is not trying to come up. Let's try this. Let's try bending our page. Yeah, it'll come up. But if we put glue, and we go like that. Now, how often are we going to take a journal card after we're all done and do this? I don't know if this is a fair test of this washi tape by taking the page and doing that. I mean, look at the sticker. The sticker says, no way, no how, I am not coming up. I am not releasing my bond. That one does, but I feel like that's not a real fair test because the receipt paper is there and it's trying to help it to come up. Yeah, see, the receipt paper is trying to push it up. So I don't think that's a real fair test there. But dang, let's see, this sticker is on receipt paper, but that sticker is only coming up because it's only adhered to the receipt paper. But otherwise, like just going like that, that sticker is not coming up. Let's try right here where it's on plastic there. See if I can maneuver this. Like I said, guys, I've never done this before, so you're seeing it as I'm seeing it. So I don't have, okay, now that sticker is coming up a little bit when it's plastic against plastic. Let's try it again. Yes, it will come up, but it stops at the point where it comes off the plastic. So if I put a little bit of glue, and this is another thing that's important, let me use art glitter glue. Yeah, so far that's what I'm thinking, Beth, is that it's really good quality. So I'm gonna try glue because we're always interested. You know how glue looks really crummy under vellum. So let's see if the glue helps this sticker plastic against plastic, which is a challenge in itself. Okay, I don't see the glue underneath there, and supposedly art glitter is the one that will show underneath vellum. Okay, now just giving it a minute to dry. Art glitter glue typically dries pretty quick. Let's see what happens. I'm not saying it's bad if it comes up, but so far it is not coming up. Let's see. See if I can get this in camera. Yeah, I know it's hard to see. This is coming up here. The stickers are pretty durable. Now it's not coming up. So it's a combination of burnishing, using the right substrate. This one is coming up. That one's coming up bad. Okay. Not quite sure what happened there, that one doesn't want to stick. So I know most crafters will, just to make sure that their projects are going to stay, they will use glue. Because if it's on, my stupid monitor keeps going off and I'm using it to see what you guys see. Okay, if it's on just the paper by itself, it's doing really well. If it's on something like this receipt paper, it's not doing as well. So let's look and see what happens when we pull this up. Can you see? Okay, here we go. That means that the tape was sticking to the receipt paper pretty darn good. And it was more this paper substrate, which is watercolor. This is a watercolor art journal, I think. Strathmore, I'm pretty sure this is watercolor paper. So let's try this. Oh, didn't want to come off. Let's try again. Nope, it does not want to come off of that receipt paper. So let's try this one, because this one is coming up. It didn't like this substrate, and it doesn't like the plastic on plastic as much as directly to the receipt paper. So my question to you is it fair to say that this is a really good washi tape, but its performance isn't as durable if it's plastic against plastic? In that case, you're going to want to use something like a glue stick. Is it fair to say that its performance isn't always as durable on certain substrates, like watercolor paper? Let's try and pull one of these stickers up. Oh, it was easy to get it off of the watercolor paper. Let's try off of the receipt. Receipt, I had to curl it a bit. That's what happened there. Let's try this piece. It came off pretty easily, except for right there off of this watercolor paper. So let's do one more thing. Let's take some notebook paper. You know what would actually be more fair, because I don't usually, yeah, let's take notebook paper. Okay. Now, don't blow away from the fan. We're going to start a roll. This was actually the most difficult one I've encountered. So I'm going to have to tear off just a tiny bit of washi tape on that one. Okay, let's put the washi tape down. Oh, I like that. The transparency is really nice. Whoops, I only need one piece of notebook paper. It's very warm in this room, so I have to have the fan on. Okay, that came off super easy. Burnish it. Now, another thing I just realized too, I don't know if it's really a fair evaluation to start with a new edge. Like, you know, I just opened up this tape. So this is what I would call a new edge. But it might have, you know, had some more, it might not just be as strong because it's a new edge. So let's do it twice. Let's do a not new edge. Okay, and burnished both of those. Okay. Give it a little warmth so it has a chance to do its thing. And then let's try to, I'm pushing hard. with my bone folder, going at all different angles. That one passed really good. Wow, that's doing good. Okay, I'm really trying to cause this tape to not stay. Okay, that they all did great. Let's try with my finger. Look at that. I can't even get it. I cannot get it up with my nail. Let's try this. Here we go. This one wants to come up. That wants to come up. So if I do that, it doesn't want to stick as well. How about on this one? And now this one is a little bit. So this one though, this one doesn't want to. A little bit. I could keep working it and I can get it to roll up. Okay, now let's pull it. Yep. Had a very strong adherence. Let's try these. Not as strong. That one didn't grab a lot of paper at all. Let's try another paper one like this one. And I'm not a washi tape scientist, so I'm not sure what reasonable expectations there should be for when I'm really trying hard to pull them up. But I suspect that this one is going to adhere like that other one did. Let's do it down here. I do really, these are my favorite, these paper type ones. But I'm not a glitzy girl anyways. Ooh, my tummy's getting hungry. What time is it? Oh yeah, 5:30. Those are amazing. Now let's do this. Okay, that time it didn't hold down, but I didn't have it down for very long, so I don't know if that makes a difference. For this one, that was the first one I did, and I had it down for quite a while. Let me try burnishing. About the same. I actually expected more from this one, but like I said, I let that one sit down for quite a while, and I don't know if that made a difference or not. So this is the completion of my review for the IEEBEE, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the company name. I need to go listen to an ad so I can hear the pronunciation. But the IEEBEE, and it's just called IEEBEE, but I felt like I needed to put something more in the title other than the name of the company. So this is the completion of my review, and like I said, these were gifted to me. This came as a set, and this came as a set. And these were gifted to me to review this product. If I am in the market for washi tape or stickers. Oh, what are we having for dinner, Tony? Anyways, if I were in the market for this, I definitely would make the purchase, because I think the stickers are my favorite, and I'm definitely not a sticker girl. But I do like these stickers a lot. So yeah, thank you, Beth. Beth says I did a great job. I really hope that I did a good job of demonstrating these and being rough on them and trying to show you what the endurance level is, what the wow factor is as far as the graphics. You know, let me try and scrape this. I'm working really hard to scrape this with my nail. Oh, that's where the tape starts. I was like, oh, maybe I am getting something, but nope. I'm not getting anything off of these with my nail. They tear nicely. They're really good for somebody like me that needs accommodations. And I'm gonna say, yeah, this is definitely a winner and worth your money. So if you're in the market for washi tapes, stickers, they've got planners, you'll just have to go look. They've got an offer that if you subscribe, you can get a 15% discount. There's a current 10% sale going on for Christmas stuff. They have planners and notebooks and scrapbooking supplies like material paper. That sounds interesting. Anyways, go take a look, guys. It doesn't cost anything to look. But thanks anyways for your time and for chatting with me. Ooh, pasta. Cheesy pasta. You're killing me, Tony. Okay, take care. Enjoy your dinner, Tony. And I look forward to chatting with you again in the future and seeing you in another live stream, either mine or yours.